Hello and welcome. Today's exciting episode is a sewing vlog. So mostly I've just been working on my Tackle 10, the For Me Made May, finishing off those 10 garments.
It's perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Perfect jacket.
I filmed the video for 12 handmade outfits for Me Made May. I'm actually getting quite good at saying that. It's a bit of a tongue twister. So I had a green set, a blue set, and then these ones are adorable. I love that blue dress. It only took 2 yards of fabric. This is a Chanel tweed. It's so pretty, and I love the way I did the beading on that one. It's supposed to look like snow dump, you know, when you stand on a porch and the snow dumps down off the overhang. And then this is just a really old jacket that I have, but I absolutely love it. It's one of my go-to ones, and that's one of the most recent ones. And these are the orange ones, and I love the fringe on that jacket on the left. And the center one, so cute. And yeah, I just took some extra footage of the green ones because the light was sort of faded when I was doing those ones. I wanted to do like a whole 30 looks for 30 days, but I ended up doing 12 because I didn't have enough time. Yeah, there's only 24 hours in a day, and I just had enough time to do 12, and I thought it's better than nothing. And this jacket I just love. The beading on this was so difficult to do, and I just love the way it looks. It's a little bit impractical, but I still love it, so I haven't pulled it apart and made a new one. And the last of the 3 green looks is a vintage sleeveless dress made out of 4 yards of fabric with a bow from a different green dress and a different green jacket. I know they don't match. I like that about it. Anyway, so I think maybe once a month I'll do 14 looks for 14 days. And yeah, maybe, because it was fun to do. Next up, I will do a little bit of work on my May Tackle 10 dresses. Get a little bit more of those done. Then I will move on to this box of cut out bits of black tweed and black fabrics. So these are the 4 dresses that just need lining. So I made them in black. There's another one that needs a light coloured lining, but I don't have any light coloured fabric at the moment. So just working on these 4. Made the lining, sewed it together. Now I've put it onto pinned it to the neckline of the dresses. Then I machine sewed them, clipped the curves. Now I just have to turn them all out and press them, and so they are done. And so it's not too bad. These 2 are completely done, the candy cane one and the vintage look holly one. I finished the cuffs on those, just hand sewed the hems up. And now these ones, as I said, the lining is now done. All I have to do with these ones is the cuffs of the sleeves. So 3 of them aren't done. The green one actually is already done. That's hand stitched, but the hem of that one is a circle skirt, so I'll have to even that out as well. Then I have the patchwork one, which I just need to do a little bit of work on the sleeves and even the hem of that one. Then the citrus one with the oranges and lemons, I still need to do the lining of that, but I have to buy some fabric that's light to do those. So yeah, done a little bit more, but still got some ways to go. And of course I've finished the other 2 dresses as well. So now I'm just going to leave them for a bit. That's enough Me Made May work for now. So now, I mean, this is also finishing UFOs. So I've got this box of black things. The vast majority of things I have are colourful. So yeah, this is just a 1 box of tweeds and other things, jacket materials that are in the sort of black. So yeah, some of it's just remnants that I bought of a really expensive fabric. So that one with this one is a yard of fabric that can make a jacket. So I don't know why it's in there, but it is. Oh, I was going to throw it out and then I ended up not, I think, or donate. So yeah, this is a Valentino tweed. So yeah, it's cut into bits. So anyway, I've sorted them into piles, and that didn't really help so much. I have to sort of go through because some of this is cut into bits, but some of it's not. So it's really weird. It's a beautiful lace, and it's got these sequins in it. You can see the sequins in the back, but you can't really see it unless there's lights on it. And then this is, I don't know, this is a whole pile. Apparently I just cut out a couple of black jackets at some point. I guess there was a Gucci collection like 10 years ago where they did black, and then they had different coloured decorations on top. So maybe I wanted to do different coloured ones. And then these is inexpensive sequins, and this one's the cheap sequins. So yeah, I just sort of have to go through them and see if all the pieces are here or what on earth is going on. Because I've bought these over, as I said in my last sewing vlog, I bought these all over at some point in the last 15 years. I bought them and clearly lost interest in them before I finished making them. So I don't know why, but yeah, we will see. I also have this bit of lace, which is just another really expensive bit of like a remnant that I bought. It's tiny, but I guess I can sort of use it to embellish another jacket. So yeah, I think I'll just put the camera down for a bit and I'll go through them all and just work out if there are any, like, if there's a full set of pieces to make enough to make a jacket, then I'll make it up. But if there's not, well, anyway, so here we are. I went through them all. I have 3 black tweed jackets. It's just plain classic black. And then I have one in the expensive sequins, enough for, there's all the pieces for a jacket there. And I also have enough of the same fabric for a cropped jacket in the same, but just a little bit cropped. So there's not quite enough for 2 of those. The idea is that I'll make base jackets and then decorate them, like embellish them in very different ways with different sorts of beads. So they'll end up looking like completely different jackets, but I want to have like 2 of the same or 3 of the same and then sort of experiment from there. So yeah, I just think that it's the kind of thing that interests me. So those ones I've put away in the box again. Actually, come to think of it, I think I'll put the sequin ones away. Sequins, it wrecks your needles, it wrecks your scissors. So I think I'll just focus on the 3 black ones for the moment, the 3 black tweeds. I can tell from the shape of the pieces that I used the Vogue 7975 pattern to cut them out. So I need to go and cut some netting out the structural layer for each of these, and I will put all the sequins away just for now. I mean, I kind of feel like I should finish the sleeves of these ones that I just like I just did the lining and they're so close to being finished. All I have to do is double fold the hems up, then hand stitch them down to 3 of them. So I could do that while I was watching a movie or something. Then I can move on to jackets. Oh, I've got the patchwork one as well. I don't know. We'll see. There are just so many small jobs that always need doing. Big sigh. I think I'll just have a coffee and yeah. If I feel like cutting stuff out, I'll cut stuff out. If I feel like doing a little bit of hand sewing, I shall do that. Actually, I got a few questions about how I modified the bodice on the Empire Line Simplicity dress. So I ended up making just a short, simple video about how I changed the bodice, and so because that V is really deep, and how I just sort of, yeah, you basically just draw in the actual edge of each piece, like take off the seam allowance, change it, then add the seam allowance back on is, I don't know, I guess it's the simplified way, but that's what I do. And these are the ones I've made with my modified bodice, and I just think it's so much easier to make the lining for it and to make the whole dress, and it also looks really nice. So I'm really happy with the way that they turned out, and that video was really good to make. It was relatively short to make because I didn't actually have to sew anything, which gave me time to do all this hand finishing on all these dresses. So I've hand stitched, so I just turned up, then pinned up all the cuffs and then hand stitched them down. So And I hand stitched the lining of the bodice as well. The patchwork one's a little bit, it's sitting funny at the moment, but once it drops into place, it'll be fine. So most of all of these ones are done, but I've just got 2 dresses on the end here that are not done yet. So I've got the shoulder straps for the midnight blue one. I would just wear it so much more if it was a baggier bodice. That's what I'm waiting. That's why I haven't finished it yet. This one, I have taken out the bias mending on the neckline. So now I just have to make and I've bought the other fabric to make the lining. So I have to do that. But I have hand stitched the cuffs of the sleeves. So there's literally just the lining left to go on that. So I'm doing pretty well with my Tackle 10. Yay, I finally finished them. Actually, one I didn't, but I did an extra one. So instead of finishing 11, I finished 10. And so, it's Tackle 10. Okay, let's have a look at them all. Let's get them out 2 by 2 and put them on the mannequin so we can see how pretty they really are. There's the yellow lining that I did for the citrus one. It's so pretty now. Okay, here we go. So first up, with the 1950s petticoat underneath, we have the Holly vintage dress, sleeveless. And seriously, I've tried about 3 or 4 different ties on this one, and each time I put a different tie on, it looks so cute. It's a gorgeous dress and it suits every tie that I put on it. Okay, and this other one on the left is a ruby dress. So it's just a Butterick 6677 top and then 3 tiers of skirt. And it's a vintage Christmas light bulb pattern on a navy base with big puffy sleeves, and some of the lights are pink, so I would totally wear these pink shoes with it. And it looks cute baggy, but I actually like it better when it's got a cinched waist. And it's the leftover fabric that I made the sash from, so it matches exactly. I usually put a different one on it. Actually, I think the sash that's on the vintage one would look cute on that one as well. Okay, next we have, this one is a Halloween clearance fabric that I bought. I bought it because it was green and I was like, oh, it's got bats and cats on it and purple stars. So, it's super cute. And I actually like the puffy sleeve. It's a new look pattern, that puffy sleeve blouse, but I cut these sleeves at half because I didn't have enough fabric for full, and I actually prefer them that length. This one is the vintage citrus pattern. So it's got oranges, lemons, leaves, and orange blossom on there. And I actually made another dress, this exact same dress in a different fabric. And the sash, I've got that, like I tend to wear them, like when I'm wearing the dress that's that sash fabric, then I'll wear the citrus sash. And when I'm wearing this dress, I wear this sash. And yeah, I think the 2 fabrics go really well together. Okay, there's a bit of a lightning round here. So the next one is the patchwork dress. Oh my God, it was absolutely epic trying to get those sleeves done, but I pinned them all, made them even, and hand stitched them down. Linings in on that one finally. And then this one is the Halloween fabric with Dr. Seuss, Thing 1 and Thing 2. They're so cute, little twinsies, and they're wearing pumpkin hats in some of the things. So yeah, and I've used a vintage fabric in similar colours. The sash, it's made out of a vintage Christmas fabric. So there we go. And the sash that I've got on the patchwork one is an orange vintage fabric. So next we have 2 Christmas fabrics. Well, sensing a theme here. The one on the left is the one that I made out of the leftover holly fabric. And this one, the candy cane one, it's been made for ages, but I only just sewed the sleeves in. And here is me trying to decide which of the the sashes I will tie to it. So I went with this other Scandinavian Christmas print, and it's so cute. It's got little owls and foxes and everything on it. Adorable. Anyway, it's just, I don't know, it looks very traditional and conservative, but also, I mean, it's got candy canes on it. I love it. This dress looks really cute. It's very simple, but also gorgeous. And the other one is just the Empire Line one. with, yeah, in a baby doll length. And it's, yeah, I just wear it over jeans and a t-shirt or just yoga pants in warmer months. So, yeah. And we don't have many to go. So here we go. I've changed one mannequin, not the other. I'm just showing the difference between the two lengths. So yeah, yes, it was necessary to do both of them because they're different lengths. And then we have this one. It's another navy base, and it's got vintage Christmas lights on it, and it's so cute. And yeah, the personality of this fabric is so different to the other. Like, I've got another navy one with vintage Christmas lights on it, but it's all colourful, and this one is just sort of navy and white and grey, and I've just put the metallic ribbon on it in navy and metallic. So yeah, I think it looks really cute. And I love this fabric. It's yet another vintage Christmas print, and I've put just a ditzy floral sash on that one. And yeah, I love these two. They're so understated. I think that's what I like about them. And really comfortable, good dresses to walk around in, and very practical. So yeah, I absolutely love them. I mean, I do like having some that are, that you wear the 1950s petticoat under, because they're so pretty, but it's also nice to have ones that are very practical. And just about all I have left to do this month is make some black jackets, so I better get on that. So yeah, I think that's it for this sewing vlog. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed, and yay, I finally got my tackle 10 done. So I am now going to go and make some black tweed jackets. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later.